In this video, I'm going to talk to you about 2 things that you need to keep in mind every single time that you write a blog post. Hey there, David Risley here from Blog Marketing Academy. And like I said, I want to talk to you about 2 different things that you need to keep in mind and ask yourself before you hit the publish button on any blog post. And let's go into them. The first one is you need to ask yourself, how can I build this, or how can I use this blog post to build my email list? So that's a really important one, because really what it comes down to is that is the #1 priority of your blog, to build your list. So every single blog post that you do needs to in some way add to your list building strategy. And what I mean by that is I want you to think about it in a little bit more of a strategic way. That is, instead of just putting some random blog post out there, then depending on your sidebar opt-in to do all the work, what it would really be nice is if you could actually have a targeted email giveaway for every single blog post. Now, that would be ideal. I don't always have one on every single blog post, and I'm not saying that you need to create a new email opt-in giveaway every single time you write a blog post, but that is a really effective email list strategy, and it can be really short, by the way. One of the things, and one of the examples is if you go to blogmarketingacademy.com and you search for a blog post called the list building formula, you'll actually see that I talk all about how you can give away these targeted opt-in offers, but I actually have an example of it on that particular post, because I actually have a tactic list of email list building tactics that you can download right there on that blog post. But of course, I ask for your email address in order to do that. And it's a really quick thing. I think it was only a couple of pages, but as a PDF, but people opted in for it, but it was very targeted. And it also allows you to do a lot of interesting follow-up marketing after the fact. So that it all comes down from that one basic question, and that is, how can I use this blog post that I'm about to publish to put more people onto my email list? So that's #1. #2 is, what do I want this reader to do after they have read my blog post? Now that's a very important question. It lends itself to the idea of the call to action. And a call to action is a very important marketing concept, but it comes down to really as simple as, what do you want them to do when they're done consuming this content? And then you tell them to do that thing. It's really that simple. So do you want them to click on an affiliate link and go potentially buy something? Do you want them to go and watch a video? Do you want them to opt into your list? Do you want them to post a comment? Decide what your primary motivation is, your primary reason why you're putting this out there. What do you want them to do? And then at the end, you tell them to do that. Now, you should never write a blog post without knowing first what you want the person to do when they get to the end of it. And then you end the post accordingly. So those are the 2 questions. #1, how can I use this blog post to build my list? And #2, what do you want them to do when they're done reading it? Always ask those. Now, are there other important factors when you put out a piece of content? Yes, there are. But these are probably the 2 most important ones. I think you should write them down, emblazon them to your computer monitor, and make sure that you do this. You think about this every single time you write a blog post for your site. You're actually going to build your list quicker, and you will also be blogging in a lot more strategic way, which is what we're all about here at Blog Marketing Academy. If you find these videos valuable, I would highly appreciate it if you would share them out on social media. Also, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel already, click the link that on top of this video or below this video, wherever the heck you see it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can keep up to date with the latest videos that we do here at the Academy. With that, I'll see you on the next video blog next week.
Blogging and growing a real business around your blogging can be overwhelming and seem pretty complicated. The Blog Marketing Academy was set up to do something about it. I take a systematic approach, giving step-by-step processes you can follow to get the results that you want. At Blog Marketing Academy, I don't teach blog monetization the way those other people do. Around here, we're focused on building real businesses based on solid fundamentals that will have the staying power to provide the freedom and fulfillment you want. To learn more about it, head on over to blogmarketingacademy.com/join.